Greetings, DDO stream viewers! I am Gemini166, and it is time for DDO as she is played. And I've just joined a group for apparently the whole High Road chain. I've run it a couple times, but there's not a lot of other options in the way of LFMs for me right now, so... I mean, I don't dislike running it. I don't run it as often as, like, every XP train ever. I think I might have just broken the channel. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I'm online. Excellent. It said stopped streaming, and I'm like, uh-oh. Or it didn't say stop streaming, it said exited host mode. So I thought I had messed something up. They're apparently going to rest stop. They're not in detour as their LFM said. So I'm going to look up a map right quick because, well, I think I know which one it is. And I'm correct. Okay. I goofed off a little bit today. I went through my shards, seals, and scrolls. I found a couple that I could make, and I made them. So I now have a couple of probably somewhat useless epic items. Epic Bow of the Silver Flame isn't bad against undead. Gotta like that minus fortification. Epic Templar's Retribution is a bastard sword, so I would need to take a specific feat to become proficient in it. And Epic Denieth Heavy Chain, which has a very high vertigo value, actually, if you are trip inclined. Looks like they do not have a trapper, and therefore just ate the traps. Come on. They did not go this way. That champ got like one hit on me and took me down to half HP. I'm not enjoying these spell wards.
Strong at this spot. something insidious to it.
Greetings, Seamorgu! I'm slowed, so I'm going to start just using all my cleaves because they are not influenced by my attack speed. And so my reduced attack speed from the slow spell will not be such a detriment. My lack of attack speed at all from the symbol of stunning, however, will be a problem.
Soft magical din can briefly be heard as the Overseer collapses. The shadows coursing through the elemental dissipate before the elemental breaks apart and evaporates. The Overseer and elemental must have been magically connected to a gate somewhere. With their death, the sound of opening metal can be heard in the distance. The castle throne room lies beyond a portcullis. A lonely resource
Greetings, Agaxion!
resting on the throne. It must be another space.
I'm heavily planning on not only being a shield barbarian when I ETR, but also just completely giving up on the cleaves and going for like as many passive things I can do.
Well then, it's time for me to get ready. A reset goes out to the dark.
Because keeping track of the cooldowns of all these is not a fun time. Also, I like the idea of being tough, which a shield would help with. I don't know if I said it just now, but greetings, Gilrandus! I hope I pronounced that correctly. So I noticed on the DDO Twitter, there was a post, it might have been yesterday, that was like, downtime canceled for tomorrow. And then, ooh, snap, Epic Elite Forgotten Light, nice. It's not that I dislike the build, it's that I really don't want to do it for 10 more epic levels. Greetings, Mistwalker. They looked like they were heading to a stay at the inn just now. I love that buffs are stripped whenever you leave or enter a quest, but debuffs are not. So you just have to sort of live with that 5-minute slow until it wears off. A part of my problem with this build is that since I have so many cleaves, I'm constantly looking at the bottom of the screen to see if my cleaves are off cooldown yet, which sometimes leads to me not looking at my health as much as I should. So you decided not to wait until they did their monk pass? It seemed like you said something along those lines. And what kind of monk is this? Is this your pride and joy, the whirlwind monk, or is this a throwing monk? What you doing?
A voice calls out, "Help! Help! They've taken over the place!"
I'm gonna let him run in the circle and aggro everything. Monk Ranger Pally. AoE stun for fun. So this is taking the Tempest tier 5 for... Oh wait, but does the Dance of Death work with unarmed? I thought it was only for while holding 2 weapons.
Don't you touch anything but that key. I keep all my valuables in that chest.
Because for a second there I was considering the synergy between Dance of Death and Stunning Fist, since special attacks seem to proc their effects on every enemy you hit with your
Wizard brandishes his staff.
Dance of Death, but
Stop us from finding the pieces.
I think I saw or heard somewhere... Oh yeah, it's not the lever, it's the light.
These wizard stops his casting as you approach. Anger washes over his face.
You still have to kill everything even if you run up here early and murder this guy, but I still like running up here early and murdering this guy, which the other guy's already in the process of. Does work with unarmed and stuns? Dang, that sounds really nice. Getting AoE stun, freaking whirlwind attack every single one of them? That does sound like a good time, actually. Is he using the epic Fury of the Flame? Oh yeah, plus that. You can go ahead and just consider yourself got my seal of approval with this one.
Dispatched. The dark barriers fade away. You should be able to reach the attic now. The contents of the chest are mostly junk. It's not clear what valuables the innkeeper was worried about. The bartender is nowhere to be seen. Not surprising, as the sellswords have ransacked the tower in their search for steals. A smooth voice issues from the cellar. Hold your attacks, man. I wish to speak with these heroes.
Ah yes, Sense Weakness. I love additional helpless damage, and it does synergize very well with the monk stunning, so...
Voice goes
I discovered that on my... maybe it was you that suggested I do that on my rogue monk. Because that was pretty good. That rogue monk, I was squishy, but like... it was fun to play. Like, the only thing standing between me and death at any given time was Stunning Fist. My bitrate is suffering right now a bit, so my apologies in advance if I disconnect. I really hate disconnecting on the DDO stream channel. Just balancing strikes, though. Is that one from... oh, Grandmaster, maybe? Congratulations on your sword, Titan. I find I must ask, though, since you are a Blaster Spect Warlock, did you put the sword up for roll, or did you just take it? Because, I mean, if I plan on using something even in a future life, I'll go ahead and take it. But if I already have one, or if I don't think it's something I'd use, I'll put it up for roll.
No, he never gave me anything like that. The only thing that sponge ever
Or maybe I won't, because I do, like, have this thing about named items and always
At the mention of the
grabbing them.
the bartender's face lights up. He rushes upstairs.
I was going to use the,
Promissory note on the wall.
that
One side.
force damage ritual of somebody passed it to you. Okay.
Platinum and 3 gold.
So does that mean you did not loot it, but you rolled on it? Or...
Turn the scrap over. You see arcane symbols and ancient writing. You have found a piece of the Nether Scroll.
Because I can imagine you running with a group that everybody just sort of already had Skybreaker. Oh, apparently we're doing this one again. Oh no, okay, no, we're not doing this one again. We're re-entering the wilderness zone and doing Detour and Lost in the Swamp. No one else in the raid rolled on it? Just sort of... My chat overlay is broken. I should have noticed this sooner. Now in the replay it'll just... Oh. Because I have it on the wrong, I had it on the wrong one. I had it on... Oh, that's what happened. Okay. I must have accidentally hit a key while my window was still... While the OBS window was still in focus, and took it off of my DDO stream scene. I always get the King's Forest and the High Road mixed up. I also added, since somebody mentioned it, asked what my personal channel was the other day, at the bottom, a little "this is my channel" thing, which is only on the DDO stream scene in my OBS.
even though you were late, you still beat the Nether easier. We should act now, for they are unprepared. Plenty more out there trying to stop us.
Apparently we are in fact doing the shortcut. Oh, I like that they gave Benson Branson his own little dot on the map. Also, somebody cast mage armor on me again. I noticed you had put the good augment in it. Is there a particular reason you went for good instead of maybe something damagey? I mean, yeah, it is good for breaking DR on a certain specific, some certain few creatures, but I don't feel like I would need to have the good augment. Actually, why would you put an augment in it at all if you're blaster spec'd and aren't really using it? Whatever. If I had the red slot on mine, I would be tempted to put... I've got a Ruby Eye of Force, so I think I'd be tempted to put that in there, since this is probably one of my higher minimum level items that I'd be more inclined to use at some point in the future.
Don't be fooled by her cheerful demeanor. This one's crazy. You can see it in her eyes. There's an elite mercenary team the Nether East sent after the scroll.
Okay, you've had it for a while and you were using it.
Badly. The Netherese aren't in the habit of hiring bards. They must be desperate to find the Nether Scroll. In any case, they've blocked our road. After you defeat them, we'll have to find another way around. Ignore this roadblock. The lodge isn't down that way. Just take care of our attackers and move into the forest when you're done.
I failed my strength check on a 19, so that's something. You and your freaking great axes, Titan. Falchions for life.
If they're here in the forest, they may be at the lodge as well. I hope we're not too late.
Now, I know this guy is technically a halfling, but I'm pretty sure he was designed to be a gnome. So I think they should just change him into a gnome. Because I'm pretty sure halflings just don't have beards like that. I also have the breach from Caught in the Web. I used it before I changed to this. I'm tired of these webs. I need some of them freedom of movement boots.
An ambush! I should have expected this. This had better be the last of them. It looks like they sent an elite assassin to clean up in case we made it this far.
Dude was complaining about hamstring earlier, so I find it a little bit funny that I just got hamstringed. Red cleaver axe. don't think I know that one.
Good work. The warded container should be downstairs. Follow me. Careful. Not underestimate the cunning and insanity of this one. The Netherese didn't hire him for his good looks.
I'm getting us a little XP bonus. There it is, ransack. Ah, okay, yeah, I have that one. Not on this character, I don't think, but I have one. Greetings, Zavq? This is a cosmetic piece of equipment here. It is called the Diadem of Fire, which, as Titan has mentioned just now, you can purchase from the Mysterious Remnant Collector for, yes, 10,000 remnants. It looks like a champion crown, so I wanted to have it.
Watch out! Never leave an opening like that.
Please note that this item is called the Diadem of Fire. There is another item you can purchase from the Mysterious Remnant vendor called the Crown of Fire, which looks lame. However, you can trade the Crown of Fire for the Diadem of Fire, presumably because with those names it would be easy to mistake the two items. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, Zafkeel, but is your name from an anime, or... I mean, I feel like the anime that I've heard that name in, like, stole names from, like, mythology or things. So, if I'm wrong, that's cool also. Greetings, Ivashu. I think I would stick to the Diadem of Fire, but I could see the value in an animal hat. I was gonna say, it's, yeah, they stole a bunch of names of angels from, older works, so I thought it might be that you'd gotten it from, and not the anime. Another, I believe, angel name that they stole was Sandalphon. You've told me that it is a romance anime, Titan, but as I haven't watched it, and I don't know what it's like, I couldn't tell you any ones that might be similar to it. BRB looking up Silence of the Hams. Oh wait. A cosmetic Minos leggings. You like them horns. I like that you specified a cosmetic epic Minos leggings, because the heroic Minos leggings wouldn't have been good enough. Oh yeah, the elemental victory, that would be a nice one. I can't guarantee it, but I might would take the elemental victory over my champion crown. It might be, I might not, though it might be dependent on which character I was playing at the time. That said, I did in the Daily Dice a while ago get a Mirror of Glamoring, so I'm up for suggestions as to a glamored armor I should make. I'm pretty happy with my hat, so a glamored armor or weapon. Oh, and I think I replied to what you said, but I don't think I said, "Greetings, Yamanires!" it should be noted I do have that ice robe thing that was in the I do have that ice robe. That was part of the anniversary event a while ago. So really, instead of something castery, a cosmetic armor that would look good on a variety of melee characters, maybe.
The Medusa is no longer a threat to Lost Souls Swamp. Find Seamus and ask him about the missing scroll piece. You find Orphan's nether scroll piece in the Medusa's hidden treasure room.
Ooh, snap! Epic Elite Ironwood Kopesh. Very nice. This has been a productive day for me. I got an Epic Elite Forgotten Light. Got the Epic Elite Ironwood Kopesh. I epicked a couple of items that I already had. Pretty nice. I believe it's the Elfcraft armor that you're thinking of, Zafkeel. However, what I'm looking for is not necessarily something that'll look good on my current character, more so something that'll look good on a variety of melee characters. And possibly that would accent my fire crown nicely. If I had Red Dragon Scale, that would definitely be an option. I see a bunch of people with it, and it does look rad. I've got some of the Black Dragon medium armor, and I thought that looked pretty rad. I was actually honestly considering that one. I think they're going to be doing the chain end, yeah. I mean, I have the... I forget the specific name of it. Oh, are they already in the quest? Yes, they sure are. Or no? They're in the Blooded Wood. Is that the Blooded Wood? Yes, okay, they're already in. The problem with that, Yamanir, is does the red Cormyrean armor require commendations of heroism to make? Because I think it does, and I don't have much in the way of commendations of heroism. And neither do I have the Red Dragon Shard from the Von 6 that Titan mentions. I'm not gonna bother with Valifax. He freaking runs across the entire map, and I do not have time to deal with that right now. 5 of them. I think I only have like 2. 3. Yeah, so it's not really doable for me right now until I run more epic raids. If it was 3, I might could do it. But then again, I don't know if I like the effects on the Cormyrean. Or wait, since they didn't open the gate, I'm not gonna bother opening it either. Three comms of heroism? In that case, I might could make it work. Because what did I have? Exactly 3? Yeah, I've got exactly 3. That purple Dragon Knight favor might be a problem also. Yeah, I've only got 156 right now. They are freaking fast. They must not have stepped out to turn in the quest before they did this. Greetings, mini-pack! Greetings! I said greetings again because, of course, I was responding to your hello. Yes, as somebody who appreciates sleep, I am... Yeah, I can respect that you would go to bed, that is a thing that you would do.
With a shock, you recognize the body of Germon Diel. The Netherese must have caught the harbor before he, the wizard inches nearer the Nether Scroll, overcoming curiosity. The power this scroll contains. Enough to make a man into a king. A king into a god.
I always intend to get to bed at a certain time, but then, you know, the wonders of the internet keep me distracted for a bit, and so I'll be a little bit late.
The sky goes dark, and the smell of sulfur fills the area. An ominous vortex opens in the sky, a portal to some malevolent place. The towering deep returns to Netherese wizard. A rain of drenched falls from the abyssal portal.
Dang, this... I hit Uncanny Dodge, but it's not helping very much. Presumably because they're casting spells instead of actually...
Suddenly, a pair of more familiar figures flicker into view.
Oh, I know that feel, Yamaniras, although that's usually only when I cannot resist drinking a Mountain Dew too quickly before I go to bed.
Rena carefully takes the scroll from atop the altar. It seems this particular nether scroll deals with the abyss, part of the Planus Mechanus, no doubt. Elminster will hide this when Netheril will never find it, just to be safe. I'll see you later, back in Eveningstar. Farewell, and may the road always rise to meet you. The Harpers vanish in a burst of magic, taking the nether scroll with them.
I think we're just gonna run it again quickly, because two of the people in the party just missed it.
Of the shadowy empire of Netheril.
I've considered something similar. I've seen a product in the store called... Oh, I forget what it's called. There's a couple of variants on it, but one of them is called Sleep. I was like... I can get behind the idea of a drink that'll help me sleep. Is promethazine something like... Okay, so it's like an over-the-counter thing? I wouldn't have to, like, literally get a prescription? Let's see, promethazine and duxilazimazine. These are not names that I think I will remember, but I'll keep them in mind.
Fallen purple dragon knights lie near a battle-scarred cottage, victims of the struggle for the keep.
that was... wow, pretty nice for me, actually. That could have gone a lot worse, I think, but... phew. You seem quite knowledgeable on over-the-counter drugs, Mini-Pack. This seems like something that's actually pretty useful. Knowing all kinds of, like, side effects and counterindications.
In an effort to keep intruders from reach, a pair of
Maybe it's contraindications.
engaged in a mystic ritual in the center of the keep. One of them calls to you with scorn in his voice. You're just in time. In a few seconds, this nether scroll will once again
Greetings, Vorpal Snack!
understand what that means. The wizard inches nearer the nether scroll, overcome with curiosity. Who knows what power this scroll contains? Enough to make a man into a king, a king into a god. All I have to do is read it. The sky goes dark, the smell of sulfur fills the air. An ominous vortex opens in the sky, a portal to some malevolent place.
Okay, so... promethazine or doxylamine should help on the subject of sleep. I was wondering where my HP went. I've got some neg levels. Yep, they killed him real quick that time.
Suddenly, a pair of more familiar figures.
And I didn't get a named item from this one, but I think I've exhausted my luck on the couple of named items I've already pulled.
I admit that this assignment could have gone a bit more smoothly. Though it looks like you managed to sort things out by yourself. Rena carefully takes the scroll from atop the altar. It seems this particular nether scroll deals with the abyss. Part of the
I'll write down, like, one of these. I don't know why I have a blank sheet of paper in that drawer, but it has come in handy just now. Okay, so... doxylamine. There. You. They're going to stay at the inn. Again, I guess. It's illegal in America, or not over the counter? Okay. Yep, so I would, in fact, literally need a prescription. Well, I mean, if I wanted to stay legal, which I do. I'm not gonna, like, try to buy pills off of somebody that actually does have a prescription. As always, Canada. I mean, I don't know, I'm only like, 500 miles away from Canada. It's not that far.
As you enter the inn, a voice.
Disclaimer, I do not actually know how far away I am from
All over the place.
Canada. I'm gonna look it up right now. This is more important than playing the game. I gotta know how far away I am from Canada. Okay, make that roughly 1,200 kilometers. Let's see.
As the last invaders falls, you hear a door. The innkeeper gives you the barn key, along with a warning. Don't you touch anything but that key. I keep all my valuables in that chest. As you enter the barn, a Netherese wizard brandishes his staff. You will not stop us from finding access and assembling the scroll. Live or die. As the wizard incants a summoning spell,
Greetings, Ivashu!
Netherese wizard stops his casting.
I occasionally get snow over here. I don't like it, but it's here sometimes. I think I'd be okay with snow if it didn't have to be, like, so cold before snow became a thing.
With the wizard and his shadowy minions dispatched, the dark barriers fade away.
I think I wouldn't dislike the cold so much if I lived in a cold area and my body was, like, in cold mode. That's a scientific term. But apparently when you live in cold areas, your body, like,
The contents of the chest are mostly junk. It's not
does something different
value.
so that you have a higher resistance to the cold. I live in I would say normal temperature to slightly hot area. So, for example, if I walk into a walk-in freezer, my fingers are dead in less than an hour.
Issues from the cellar. Hold your attacks. The wizard voice goes down. Are you
People were happy the other day, mini pack, because it was 80 degrees. And that was cold. That was pleasantly cool compared to what we'd been having.
The last of the nether
Yeah, it's hot over here. So I step into a freaking
the bartender.
negative something degrees area after I'm
A magic scroll? No.
over in like a
Say anything like that.
probably around 90, 100 place. Yeah, my fingers are gonna be dead.
Promising
Yeah, Fahrenheit. I thought you might be doing Celsius because
The bartender's face lights up.
metric system, but but yeah, the difference between outside of the freezer and inside the freezer is too great for me. My fingers reject it.
Points at the promissory note on the wall.
That's it.
He shouts.
It was there all along.
The thing about England, though, is that it's raining
One platinum in
all the time. It doesn't stop raining.
Yet when you turn the
You might think it's stopped raining, but it's actually just preparing to rain some more.
you have found a piece of the nether scroll.
I've been to Europe once. It rained every day I was there.
Another one? Really?
Thank you for the follow. I can't read that name. If you like me personally, you might consider following my personal channel. I have at the bottom of the screen twitch.tv/Gemini166. This channel is for DDO all the time, so if you like that, then you followed the correct channel just now. Ooh, hasty of armor piercing, that's kind of nice. I like my heal lamp though too much to give it up, so I have not been to Japan. That is on the to-do list. Actually, somebody I know is apparently going to Japan. I suggested that she should get me a souvenir. I hate how these are always the epic normal kind. Ooh, Impulse. Impulse Wizard Warp might be decent to have even if it's only the epic normal one. Oh, that one has That's medium armor, though. Whatever. I hate epic normal versions of items, so... Seymour was here a minute ago, but he went to Japan somewhat recently, and he told me that there was a different place that was better than Akihabara. I don't know which one it was, though.
This wizard has taken ill just like the other patients. Magical methods are not protecting. This book still contains some of the sample the head priest spoke of. Nearby, a
Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to go before I find a significant other and get too tied up by, like, life to do anything, because, yeah, life, I think, could get in the way of things. It's a good thing I don't have a life right now. Make it a lot harder to go places and do things.
Hey guys, what's up?
plague victim bursts through the door. It seems to be in an advanced state of infection. Strong and
Yeah, not having a life is actually really nice. Like, man, if I had friends that, like, expected me to hang out with them all the time, I would not be able to watch as much anime or play as many video games. I want to eat, like, all of the food in Japan. It'd be like, you know, on the scale of a national disaster, like American eats all food. They would deport me because I ate so much of their food. Be like, save some for the Japanese. I'd be like, no. Oh, dang, wow, that hurt. I mean, just to be completely honest, I think probably like Chinese food might be more of like what I eat. You know, the sweet and sour chicken, the sesame chicken. But I do want to try a lot of Japanese foods.
The infection is
How did
far
they
more
get
advanced with him,
there?
and as a result, he is far stronger.
But my thing about Japan is I feel like a lot of Japanese people kind of know how to cook some Chinese food anyways. So I feel like just go to freaking Japan. So many Japanese foods I want to try. You know, things like... this is gonna sound stupid, but like actual ramen from like a ramen joint. Definitely want to try okonomiyaki, takoyaki, yakisoba, just all kinds of freaking...
A shame that world perish. But the key thing is Eveningstar.
just everything. I had some, actually, yakisoba at a place, a local Japanese restaurant. That was pretty good. And also some, like, maybe like omelet rice. You see that in anime a lot, so I have to try it. I believe, I wouldn't say, I don't know that I'd say really expensive, but relatively expensive, yes. I also tried a, because usually, like, at Japanese restaurants, they might give you some fried rice on the side or something, but I ordered a dish that was like, the name of the dish was seafood fried rice. And so I'm like, this is going to be a freaking giant pile of fried rice, and I am going to be very into that. Which was true, actually, on both accounts. I got slightly less into it, like, as I was becoming uncomfortably full of fried rice, but I was never like, I've had enough fried rice, is like I will eat all of the fried rice here. Alright, that's gonna be my last quest for today. Yeah, that was a kind of productive day. I got a couple of epic elite variants of... I might like make an excuse to use this during my druid life, because that wisdom to attack and damage, just... I can find an excuse to freaking hit somebody with a heavy mace. Anyhow. I'm going to end the stream there for today. Thank you for watching. It was a pleasure hanging out with you. If you like my streams personally, you can follow my personal channel at twitch.tv/Gemini166. Or if you just like DDO and would like to see more DDO all the time, you can follow this channel at DDO Stream. Yamanira's druids can use metal weapons, just not armor or shields. So, yeah. Could definitely use this Forgotten Light. It's made of dwarven iron. I didn't even know it had a different kind of steel. Anyhow, yes. Going to end the stream there for today. Thank you for watching. It's a pleasure hanging out with you. Take care and have a good one.